Several of the members of the Finance Committee to come forward and join me up here. I want you to see who is on the Finance Committee. It is our intention for the finances of the church to be completely open. If you have any questions regarding any aspect of the financial health of Hardy Memorial, any of these people here are available. Matt Clark up in the balcony, not convenient for Matt to come down, but be part of our Finance Committee. If you have any questions, please get those questions to the members of the committee. We are reporting to you about what at one time was a big problem for this church. Because of the blessings we have received and the faithfulness of the congregation and the hard work of the trustees, this big problem is now a relatively minor problem. And we're here to ask for your help in us doing away completely with this minor problem without us having to resort to borrowing funds. We've had a problem with the roof. Is the video available? There is a lot of square footage to the roof of this church. We have had wind damage, we've had hail damage, there have been a variety of storms. If you can see, watch the part that's over the choir room. Can you see those shingles lifting in the wind? It's a little hard to make out. I think this might be on Facebook, but on that high part, it looks a little bit like piano keys or a player piano. Those shingles are simply lifting off of the church. That means the roof has failed. That means that when the right storm comes along, we would have extensive damage to the church. The trustees sought input from roofing contractors. What's it going to take to fix that, replace the roof, replace the flashing, replace the interior damage to the tiles? That estimate came back almost $250,000, $250,000. As I said, that at that time was a big problem. Our insurance company looked at it and said, we see partial damage. You have a $50,000 deductible. We see $60,000 worth of damage. They wrote us a check for $9,500. That's what we have on hand, $9,500 to take care of a $250,000 problem. See, at one time, that was a big problem. Our trustees went to work. They negotiated. They got professional help. And as of about 10 days ago, the insurance company has agreed to our full roof replacement. Rather than $250,000, we are left with our deductible plus what we think is necessary, what the trustees recommended, an upgrade to go to a better quality shingle that will better withstand the storms, look better, will not discolor. Initially, that was quoted to us as additional $25,000. The roofing contractor's working with us, that's down to $13,000. So with our deductible, it was reported last Tuesday night, the church had to come up with $63,000, deductible plus $13,000 upgrade, to take care of this problem. The $250,000 was down to $63,000. The Finance Committee took a look at our finances. We have some money put back for capital improvements. We were able to get $30,000 there. So when we left the Finance Committee meeting on Tuesday night, we needed $33,000 to take care of this problem without borrowing a dime to take care of a $250,000 problem. By yesterday, Saturday, some word had gotten around the Finance Committee. Some individuals pitched in. And as of yesterday, toward that $33,000, over $11,000 of that had already been given or pledged. That brought us down to $22,000. Just this morning, I know of 2 Sunday school classes and a couple of individuals that have kicked in donations and pledges. That number's now down to $20,000 as I stand here at this moment. We are putting that before the congregation, we know we are asking for over and above your normal pledge. We have to keep the business of the church going. Your normal giving takes care of that. This is a special call to consider a donation over and above, one-time gift over and above, to take care of a problem that caused some sleepless nights for some of these people standing in front of you up here when we were looking at a $9,500 insurance contribution to take care of a $250,000 problem. We are pleased to report that $250,000 problem is now down to where an additional $20,000 would get us paid in full. That roofing is going to start within the next few weeks. We're going to have a brand new roof that's going to protect this facility. We put that to you for your consideration. We thank you for your constant faithfulness in your giving to this church, and thank you for your consideration of this special request. If you were to write a check, put on the envelope, roof. If you don't have a checkbook today, if you don't have a means of doing it and you want to make a pledge, just take an envelope and put pledge, roof, and your name and an amount, and get that to the office so we know what's coming. Thank you for considering this. Thank you for your faithfulness to the finances of this church.